All right, guys, lesson 52. More addition of rational expressions with unequal denominators. And then overall average that you guys did in pre-algebra. Okay, so let's start with unequal denominators. Rational expressions just means you have variables in the denominator. All right, so let's write this down. A over x plus x plus y. Just kidding. B over x plus y. All right, you guys, we need common denominators. Now, this counts as a term, and this counts as a term. Since it's x plus y, that's like a whole separate thing. If it was x times y, then I would not need like another x, okay? But because it's x plus y, I actually need that entire binomial over here, all right? So I'm making common denominators, and what's missing from this denominator is this entire denominator, x plus y and x plus y. So you want to show top and bottom. That is legal math because I'm really multiplying by 1, so I'm not changing the value of the fraction. Okay, and I'm multiplying by that entire denominator. And then what's missing from this denominator that this one has, and that would be x. So this guy needs an x over an x. Yes. Let's talk about it. If it looked like this, okay, where it was being multiplied, what's the only thing I would need over here? A y and a y. But because this is plus, it's a whole different term, all right? Okay, so you have to multiply by that whole binomial. All right, so now we have common denominators. We're going to multiply this a times x, a times y. So that would be ax plus ay. All right, and then I have plus bx for this side. And then we put it all over our common denominator. And usually we put the monomial in the front, which is the single term. Like usually the x goes in the front. It's not wrong if you like put it over here, okay? But usually you'll see it like that. And then this is the answer. Yes, Jeremiah. If you wanted to distribute the denominator, you could. They typically don't distribute the denominator, but you do distribute the numerator in case there's like terms, all right? But you don't need to distribute the denominator. Let's try another one. X over y minus, and I would put this as b over 1 plus c plus d over m. So I don't have any binomials in the denominator, which is nice. All right, so what's missing from this denominator that the other ones have? Yep, so I just need an m over an m. What's missing from the middle one that the other ones have? Yeah, we need both. So I need an m times y and an m times y, top and bottom. And what's missing from this last one? Y over y. All right, so in the top I have mx minus, and then these three multiply together, bmy. And then this part you do want to distribute, okay? The y is multiplying to this numerator here, and I would distribute the top, all right? This to this, this to this. So that would be plus cy plus dy. And the reason we do that is if there are like terms, you would go ahead and add them, but there are not in this one. All right, and then it's all over our common denominator, my. All right, let's try another one with a binomial because that's the hardest part. And if there's a negative sign where you're distributing, which this one has, all right? So we have a over b plus c minus x over 1 plus d plus m over k. So you want to think about this as an entire term, b plus c. So what's missing from this first denominator that the other ones have? K. So I need to multiply by k over k. And what's missing from the middle that the other ones have? Yeah, we need everything, right? We need a k parentheses b plus c. and we need a k, parentheses, b plus c. And what's missing from this last one that the other ones have? Yes, this one needs a b plus c over a b plus c. All right, so I have ka, and this is where you need to be really careful, all right? When you distribute this is negative xk right here. Negative xk has to distribute to the b and the c. So what's negative xk times b? Yeah, negative xkb. And then be sure you take the negative again. What's negative xk times c? Yeah. Okay. And then this looks fun, okay? This is a binomial times binomial. That actually means FOIL. And now I might want to double check if the back of the book actually distributes this, but we're going to do it, all right? What's d times b, first times first? db. Okay, then we do the outside. What's d times c? dc. And then the inside, mb. And then the last, plus mc. All right, all over my common denominator, k times k plus, sorry, that's a c. Okay. They might leave this not multiplied. I'm going to go ask what the other Algebra 1 teachers are doing on that, which would be nice. Then you can just leave it. Yes. Did I do? Yeah. Thank you. I got distracted. Thank you. B plus C. Great job. All righty. That's the hardest you're going to have, probably. Now let's do overall average. You did this in pre-algebra, but it's been a while. The average of the first 5 weights was 10 pounds. The average of the next 10 weights was 25 pounds. What was the overall average? So 5 weights, their average was 10, which means I need to do 5 times 10 to get the total weight of all 5. 5 times 10, okay? The average of the next 10 weights was 25 pounds. I want to go ahead and multiply 10 times 25 because that tells me the total weight of those 10 weights, okay? And then you do all over. When you're doing average, right, you add everything up and you divide by the total number of numbers. That would be the total number of weights in this problem, so that would be 5 plus 10. All right, so 5 times 10 is 50. 10 times 25 is 250, and we divide that by 15. All right, so 50 plus 250, you have to add that first, is 300. And then we divide by 15, which gives me 20. And then we probably need some units. So the average of the first 5 weights was 10 pounds. So this is talking about the average of the weights in pounds. So 20 pounds, yes.
Isn't there like some kind of formula?
No, you just have to remember this. There's not really a formula. You just multiply the number times the average weight plus the next number times its average weight over the total number of numbers. Yeah, no formula. All right, let's try it.